My dad had 8 wives, gave back to 23 children, and
Wow.
he contributed his quota to national productivity. I'm sure you could imagine the kind of acrimony, pandemonium, and conflict that will exist in such a home.
Were you a practicing Muslim?
I was a practicing Muslim. My primary school was Muslim primary school in our hometown.
At what point did you decide that you're going to switch to Christianity?
The brother that preached to me preached for more than 3 years. And I could remember I once told him that even if you preach from till eternity, I would rather die as a Muslim.
The Bible tells us that God has written His law in our hearts. Do you think everybody that is walking today has that written in their heart? And that is usually what allows God to appeal to us through nature.
That's correct. It now depends on whether you want to yield to it or you don't want to yield to it. It happened to me at the time when peer pressure was upon me, because I could remember some of my friends were about introducing me to cigarette smoking, drinking alcohol.
At some point you mentioned seduction by someone who was promising you the whole world.
It's part of the challenges of the young man, unless you don't want to be sincere. I think everybody should understand that pastor is not a superhuman being. Pastor is also a man. There are a lot of people are working to ensure that they pull down the pastor because they know that that one will make news. That is why someone like our general overseer, Daddy G, would tell us.
You heard a teaching that basically said that every lawyer will go to hell, and that persuaded you from going from law, and then you decided philosophy.
If you have the calling to be a soldier physically, there's nothing wrong in it. After all, the Bible calls all Christians soldiers of the cross, soldiers of Christ.
For young pastors, especially ones that are fearing for their life, how do you put yourself in a position where you say, you know what, if this is what God wants, I will go?
Very simple. Never yield